Media outlets like CNN and MSNBC are fake news. Fake news.
Some reporters and commentators, as much as Trump himself, have become part of the story.
He's the first populist president that we've had in the modern age.
During the election, Patrick Howley shadowed Hillary Clinton's campaign for Breitbart News. He's unapologetically pro-Trump and wants the president's populist nationalist movement to succeed.
So if you want to talk about objectivity, look at the Washington Post and these things that have been held up as journalistic standard bearers. They're not practicing objectivity whatsoever. You can't watch CNN for 5 minutes straight and not see frothing anti-Trump bias just shooting out of their pores. It's ridiculous.
Newspapers such as the Washington Post and New York Times have been accused by Trump of not just bias but also lies and indulging in what the president dismisses as fake news.
In fact, if you look at his record, he has been quite open to the media and actually has courted the media. He craves media attention, he loves media attention, and he loves the approval of the media. And when he doesn't get it, he falls back on this rhetoric about the failing media and the lying media.
The White House spokesman, Sean Spicer's interaction with journalists enjoys good ratings, according to the president. In a recent interview, Spicer explained why Trump's administration views journalists as the opposition.
I also think what the priorities are about what gets covered, what doesn't get covered.
President Trump frequently tweets and posts messages to his supporters over the internet. He said it's less important what appears about him on TV channels or what's written about him in American newspapers. And most of the newspapers across the states are shown here daily outside the museum near the Capitol building. Trump insists he can communicate directly with his estimated 100 million followers through various social media platforms.
100 days into his administration, President Trump decided to avoid the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Usually, U.S. presidents attend and endure comedians making jokes at their expense. He went to Pennsylvania instead.
As you may know, there's another big gathering taking place tonight in Washington, D.C. Did you hear about it?
Mas Jobrani is an Iranian-American comedian. Politics is firmly a part of his repertoire as he performs across North America.
It feels like every day there's something new coming out of this Trump administration. And be honest with you, you want to develop the joke? I've stopped listening to Trump because I need time to develop the jokes. I can't keep up with him.
3 months into Trump's administration, his supporters may not be following the main news providers. On the other hand, CNN ratings and the Washington Post subscription numbers have increased. Iolo Dafydd, TRT World, Washington, D.C.